Global logistics has reached a breaking point, and the pressure is no longer theoretical. Congested ports, unpredictable maritime disruptions, and rising freight costs are forcing executives to rethink assumptions that dominated trade for decades. In this environment, the most important question is not how to move more containers at sea, but how to redesign the arteries of commerce itself. The answer is emerging across the Eurasian landmass, where the middle corridor is turning geography into strategy. Running through the Caspian region and linking Asia to Europe by rail, road, and ferry, this route is no longer an abstract policy idea. It is becoming a competitive commercial system, one that offers a faster and more resilient alternative to traditional sea lanes. For shippers, the appeal is straightforward. Transit times that once stretched into weeks can now be compressed dramatically. For manufacturers, that means lower inventory burdens and less exposure to delays. For governments, it means leverage, as infrastructure, customs efficiency, and transport reliability become sources of national influence. The corridor is not merely transporting goods. It is redistributing bargaining power. This shift is producing a new class of economic winners. Countries that invest early in terminals, digital customs platforms, rail modernization, and cross-border coordination are positioning themselves as indispensable nodes in a changing trade network. They are capturing fees, attracting capital, and building strategic relevance beyond their domestic markets. In practical terms, they are moving from transit points to decision centers. At the same time, the old model is losing its monopoly. Maritime powers and traditional logistics hubs can no longer assume that scale alone guarantees dominance. In a world defined by volatility, the market now rewards flexibility, redundancy, and speed. The steps that once carried caravans of silk and spice are again becoming corridors of value, but this time the cargo is data, machinery, energy equipment, and industrial components. The broader implication is clear. Wealth in the next era of global trade will not flow only to the largest economies, but to the most connected and adaptable ones. The middle corridor illustrates a larger truth about modern logistics. When the old routes become fragile, new routes do more than relieve pressure. They redraw the map of power.